You know the difference between wallpaper and toilet paper?
What?
Wait, is that how the joke goes?
Yes.
All right.
He's supposed to say no.
Yeah, you answer wrong. Next.
What's up, guys? You're back with the Books Boys. We've got the Shed here. Guys, why don't you take some time just to introduce yourselves to everybody?
Hey, my name's CJ.
I am Malia.
Perfect. Well, there you go. So, guys, tell us a little bit more about what the Shed is. I'm sure people are like, are they selling sheds? What's going on?
We've been asked a lot if it's a venue to play at.
Okay.
Like, small cap. So,
Probably not.
yeah. It's just a rehearsal space in NWA where full bands, trios, solos, DJs, podcasters, anyone could come in, get your own kind of space to yourself, book some time, and get some rehearsal time in.
Okay. How long have you guys been doing this?
What?
Like
April?
yes, all of this kind of came into a vision in April. So we knew we were wanting to get involved with music because we have some friends in music. So we started thinking about how we could do that.
Right.
And we talk to them, we go to these shows, all of this, and then out of nowhere, just kind of like, hey, no one has anywhere to practice, really.
Yeah, the market day was telling us that everyone's practicing in your garage in Arkansas in July sucks.
Yes.
And I think like the closest rehearsal type space is not a recording studio, is like in Huntsville.
Mm-hmm.
So there's really nothing here for artists of any size to really just come and get out of the cold, get out of the heat, get out neighbors, right?
Out of their own house sometimes,
Yes.
because they have a family and sometimes they want them out.
Mm-hmm. So, our band, we have a setup in the living room. That's what we do. But we've got people coming in and out because there's 4 of us that live there. And all the time it's like people ask when we're practicing, so they make sure not to come because it's just loud. And
Yes.
I understand that. It is loud. It gives people headaches sometimes. But
It's hard to record if people are coming in and out, right? If you're here in this space by yourself and you have it here, hey, record some songs.
Oh, yeah.
You have the time to do it. It's not soundproofed. It's sound dampened.
Mm.
That's another misconception we have. It's not a recording studio. I don't care about sound coming in. I care about sound going out.
yes.
Right.
100%.
It's also a place for content creation or just collaboration, get great minds together.
Well, that's huge. And well, speaking on the sense that, the nearest one is in Huntsville, you guys are located here in Springdale. And in between Fayetteville, Bentonville, that's the perfect location for all these people that want
Right off the interstate.
Yeah, it's we really lucked out the location. Just right time, right place.
We'll drop that address below so people can see that you were.
Appreciate
I
that.
got you.
Appreciate
We
that.
got you.
Grand opening October 12th.
October 12th. It'll
Yes.
be fun. Come on out. So you guys just got this building. You're doing renovations at the moment. You are opening the 12th, so that gives you about 11 days. What kind of work are you guys going to have to do over these next 11 days to get it to where you want it to be?
Well-
off the list.
So we have a little bit of painting to finish.
Okay.
We need to lay down some more random carpet and rugs.
Mhm.
We have a lobby that we've got to get all set up because we want it to be inviting and comfortable. So that's my project with my daughter as well. And then
We have a
sound
curtain coming in to split the room.
It seems like a lot, but it's not that much. It's just getting it done.
It's just more cleanup. It's like
Yes.
It's like the wall being built was kind of now it's just all the nitpicky stuff. It's like the last 1%. It's always the hardest. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. It's just
Gotcha. Yeah.
so close. It's like
And yeah, it's like when you're packing up a house and you've got it all done, but then you're just forgetting those little things, and it takes so long to get those last things done.
you look around your floor and it's just cluttered with junk. And it's like, we're gonna do this.
So I'm confident we'll get it done, but it will be with a little less sleep.
We don't really have a choice.
We put it out
We're
there.
advertising it's the 12th, so kind of backed ourselves into a corner on that one, right?
We want it to be inviting, but the most important things have been done so far. That's what we need to have done by the 12th. So that's what we're working on.
Okay.
What sort of setup are you gonna have for is there gonna be equipment for bands here? What do they need to bring?
So they store their stuff here. Well, yeah, I think these would be the type of questions that they're gonna have.
So we're working towards getting equipment for the we have a lot of cables we use. We're working on getting a house drum kit. We have a PA system that we can put in here, but we're still working on more permanent solutions. That just kind of comes with time and making sure we want to get the artist feedback too. When people start coming in here, what do you want to see in here? That's really what we need is artists to come in and give us our feedback and say, hey man, it'd be really cool if you had ABC or Adderall or whatever the case may be. So it's really kind of waiting on that community feedback so we can really give the artist something to help them be successful when they come in. So
Okay.
But yes, a lot of equipment, they'll bring in their equipment for the most part.
Okay.
So.
Gotcha. So you guys were on the lake this weekend, is that right?
Yes, we were.
Lucky dogs.
So tell me about that. Like, you got some music going on, recording, is that right?
So yes, we work with musicians here locally, and we work with a particular band.
Gavin Summerall. So Gavin's been cranking out songs. He's had a really good year. He's got some great shows coming up in October, and he was like, hey man, I just want to go and just kind of get the band together and see if we can just crank out as much music as possible. So we're like, well, I'm sure we could rent a big ass cabin out on the lake and fit everyone there. And so that's just kind of how it came about. We're like, kind of got with the band. We're like, how about we just go we'll have all the food there, have all the drinks there, everything we need, and we'll just do nothing but just make awesome music. And it was really fun to be a part of. I don't play any musical instruments. I can't sing. I don't play guitar. I don't play piano. It's like from an outsider's perspective, to someone who enjoys music, just being around music the whole weekend, it was so much fun.
Yeah. There was a lot of work done. It was very productive, and I think everyone had a good time. So we'll do it again.
It's a blast.
Call it a cabin retreat.
Well, and that kind of makes sense of what you're doing here too, because for the artists, it's an escape to get out, to go somewhere, and to actually be able to crank out that work that they want to do, but they need a different space to do.
Absolutely.
This is kind of their home away from home for music. I really like this idea you guys have going.
It's like trying to in college, trying to study in my dorm room. And I just want to get anything done. I went to another location. I can actually lock in.
Oh,
You actually learn.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. It's like when you go to work, but I can get more work done when I go to a coffee shop or sometimes coming back home. I just kind of because of the situation.
Exactly. 100%.
Less distractions.
I just try to avoid work at every location.
Except this location.
I get laundry done at about the same pace no matter where I go. So
That's right.
Okay, so you talked a little bit about you've got friends that are musicians and you wanted to get into the music scene. Give us a little bit more there. What made you start to get into this place? I mean, to invest all this money into a spot? Is it just you had music friends and you wanted to join into that kind of music scene, or was there something more to that?
I think I've been here in NWA for 15 years, and live music wasn't really around a lot 10, 12 years ago. You had a few venues, but there's this great music scene and community that's blossoming in NWA. And really one of the goals of this Shed is we want to take local artists, make them regional artists, national artists. And bands need a conduit for that. Unfortunately, the industry that we're trying to be successful in takes money. And bands don't have time to invest in equipment and other stuff like that, right? So it's something where we're able to come in and be like, hey, we can help you. We can give you some guidance and give you some resources to help you make that jump. We have PA systems that we can lease out if you're having a big gig, and that stuff's not cheap for anyone,
No.
So
it takes time to get the money to even attempt to own those too, is the thing. And so for a band starting out, that can feel like a whole step away that they just don't feel like they could reach. So that is a huge connecting point. I've understood that as us as a band too, because when we started, we were renting wedding venues for the night. They're like, hey, don't touch any of our stuff. Because we're a rock band coming to a wedding venue, and they're
I'm kicking in your hand.
They're already bitter. So we had to get really creative with borrowing and try and convincing some people to let us do some stuff until eventually we made that money to get to the point where we could have a PA system. And then we saved a little bit more and we got a soundboard slowly built up. But that takes so much time. And for artists who don't have a lot of time, like if you have a group that, you're in college and you guys are really good, but I mean, when college is over, 2 of your guys move away and that's it for the band. I mean, you had those 2 years, 4 years to actually get something done. And looking back, that's something a lot of people look back on with regret.
Yeah.
And I think you guys are solving a problem there to where they don't have to regret it. They can say, hey, we gave it our all. The system helped us too as we were going on. And that's kind of something that we want to accomplish too. Like you said, is taking them from local artists to regional artists to the big stage. And I think people deserve their shot at that, whether they're social media stars or they're just grinding out the local scene. And so I really do appreciate that what you guys are doing here more than you guys know. So tell me about who are your favorite bands that you guys are linked with today? And we already mentioned Gavin.
I'd say artists more.
Yeah,
artists.
probably more artists. So Gavin Summerall.
And when's his next show? We were talking about it
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow
George's
night.
and Jessica Lounge.
There you go. Okay.
I don't know when this posts, but Thursday, October 2nd.
Okay. There we go. We'll play it back.
And then in his next show.
Just, you follow us on social media, the Shed NWA on Instagram. You will know anybody that, they don't have to work with us directly. We still like to share and get word out. So
Right.
if you share it with us, we're going to share it out there because that's what we care about.
Yeah,
We've worked with Chris Arcana.
I was thinking Adrian too. Adrian is kind of
Rodriguez, yes.
Dylan Cruz. They
Sam Fisher.
shred the guitar.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Adrian and Dylan Cruz.
Paul.
Paul Earhart's another one.
Yeah. I said Sam already, Sam Fisher.
Yeah, Sam
Oh,
Fisher. She has a great voice.
Danza Takes the Stage.
Danza Takes the Stage, Matthew. No, yeah,
That's a whole
that's
new
a fun
song.
little band.
Yeah.
That's like a little I call them like a funky punk band. Like that's a fun band to go listen to.
Okay.
Who else?
We're forgetting. Oh, of course.
Yeah, you put me on the spot.
Right.
Sorry,
We
man.
got Just Danny.
Just Danny,
DJ.
that's our DJ. We like getting into
Oh,
the
okay.
EDM scene. We're starting to get into that a little bit more.
He's awesome. Oh,
Yeah, he's cool. We're hanging out with him the other weekend. He's awesome.
he's such a good guy.
Peyton, what's her?
Enjoy.
Peyton Joy.
Yeah.
She's just dropped a few.
She's an up and comer.
I think she dropped a new song yesterday. She's dropping some songs out there. She's making some waves in the community. So
And there's others, but those are the ones that come to my head right now.
I forgot who you were, and I saw you like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So,
There's a lot of people going on.
Yeah, we'll be honest about that.
Tyler,
right, so.
we're talking to Tyler a lot too now.
Oh yeah, the Three Dead Idols, Tyler. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's got a cool little crew going on. One of those dudes stage dived and almost took out my knee. So
I saw that. That was crazy. I was scared for that guy. I didn't think he was getting back up for a second.
Well, this guy's over here taking photos and pictures of all these artists too, by the way. Everything you see, he's doing a great job. But
Mhm.
he did almost get knocked out.
I dislocated my knee last
Flying
July. So
elbow.
that dude coming down and going for my knees. I'm like, oh. I was like, oh no.
I need to get a zoom
I was like,
lens
no,
for my
not
phone
again.
at this point.
It's funny. I'm more risk adverse now at 40. Like if I was 20 and I saw a pit going on, I'd be like, who knows? Now at 40, I'm like, I could get a video of that. When you look at the video, I'm just like dodging all these arms and all this stuff. What am I doing?
But yeah, this just to go back into it, this Sunday, Gavin has a big music video.
Music
on
video,
October
Danger
5th.
Days for Captain Morgan. Come out and support local music.
Okay. Are you
And-
guys involved with the filming of that or production?
We have a
Videographer.
filmographer coming. I can't remember
Jackson's his name.
Jackson. Yes. So we're excited to have him come out and do the
That beat. That's his brand. That
Yes.
Beat. Yeah.
So,
I thought you were calling him a deadbeat.
Yeah.
No.
It's like, whoa.
No, that's his like Instagram.
Yes. Jackson.
Jackson.
Yeah.
And then
he
the
does
Halloween.
great work, yeah.
Halloween
Halloween.
show at the Meteor
At the
Guitar
Meteor.
Gallery. We're hosting the whole thing. The Shed is presenting it.
Okay.
Yes, so we have there'll be a costume contest. There'll be signature drinks. There'll be giveaways. We have Chris Arcana opening. We have Gavin Summerall on the band, and then we have Just Danny closing down with a whole
last hour and a
DJ
half.
set.
Okay.
Really cool. So
That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with what you guys said. NWA, the music scene has just, I mean, it has been fostered for a long time, and right now it is booming.
It's popping, man.
It really is.
There's more places to play than ever before. More, local musicians than ever before. It's a good time to get into local music if you're a local, in my opinion.
So what would your advice be to someone just starting out in the local scene, whether they're just trying to get into it as a fan, as an artist, maybe even as a venue? I mean, what would your advice be?
Band we met last night. Same advice.
Yeah. Open mic nights.
Mm.
That's going to be, if you want to get a local scene, that's going to be your best way to see a lot of the variety that NWA has going on. There's open mic nights all over the place. Fayetteville, Bentonville does one on Tuesdays. So yeah, if you really want to get out and because you also have different sounds, right? And in Fayetteville, you have a little bit younger sound, a little bit hits a little harder. In Bentonville, you got a little more of a country, a little bit of slower vibe going on, right? So you also have different pockets of music in NWA.
They're starting to cross over too, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely go out and just hit your local open mic night. You'll see comedians, you'll see rappers, you'll see poets, you'll see country people, you see rap. I mean, you see it all there.
Yeah.
Networking, it's all about networking.
Mm.
I mean, that's how we really got involved too, is we love live music. So we would go out to everywhere we go, whether it's a small bar, whether it's a big venue, and watch whoever's playing, and we like all the music. Bring it to us.
Mm.
So
Hey, man, there's a lot of people.
And that's
out
how we
there
met
that want
everyone.
the same. Exactly.
this guy goes up and talks to anyone at any time. So
So does that guy right there. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah.
I mean,
You can't blame it.
And my line of work, you got to, man. Like, I gotta get people in here,
Yes.
So.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna give you two bands, and the band that you vote in is gonna go up against the next band.
okay.
So it's a round robin.
Yes.
Round robin. There you go. Yeah.
You know, Rob Roberts, whatever.
Okay.
That's a 40-year-old term.
I got the oldest one here, so that checks out.
Okay, so our first two bands, we got Alice in Chains versus Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh, fuck. That's a good one. I'll go with Alice in Chains.
Okay.
I'm going to Smashing Pumpkins.
All right, we got a
we
debate.
got a
debate.
I don't have it.
I mean-
You just like them?
Smashing Pumpkins. I had a lot more albums. From
It's not, to me, it all comes down to the Billy Corgan and, what's his face? Where's Alice in Chains? Tip of my mouth.
See, Smashing
Lane
Pumpkins
Staley.
could already win.
Lane Staley.
Yeah.
Lane
Yeah.
Staley.
Yeah.
If you come down to that, man, like, vocals, Lane kills it every time.
I give that to you. Yeah, I give that to you.
Okay.
I mean, the Alice in Chains MTV Unplugged album is phenomenal, and it's all because of the vocals, because it's unplugged.
What's the one album you really, really want to buy though?
Infinite Melancholy, Infinite Sadness on by vinyl. I love that album. That's one of my favorite albums.
That's fair.
But I still pick Alice in Chains.
All right.
Producer Andy, you're the
Do you want to break
tiebreaker.
this tie?
Alice in Chains.
Alice in Chains.
I am not hating on it.
Well, we all
That was
know who the music savant is in the room thinking.
It's definitely not me. I'm a movie person more than that. So
Okay, Alice in Chains and Soundgarden.
Oh fuck, easy, Alice in
Alice in
Chains.
Chains.
Yeah, easy.
Okay, this
Can I cuss on this or should I not?
You're fine.
All right.
You know,
you
you
can-
can
you
you
can-
feel like that.
Sorry. This would be a hard one for me, but Alice in Chains and Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go for Red Hot Chili Peppers.
All right, edit that out. I'll look this shit up right now to make sure. Before I get
we got a fact check.
before I
Fact
get fucking slandered by you rather.
Listen to.
Yeah.
Like, it should have
Yeah.
nothing to do with anything else.
All right, fine.
So Red Hot Chili Peppers is who I'd still prefer to listen to if I had to choose.
All right, I agree with that. I guess I'm probably get shredded on social media for that.
Okay, so Red Hot Chili Peppers.
You gotta edit that out because I didn't fact check that. He'd be lawsuited by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay, Red Hot Chili Peppers and Pearl Jam.
I still prefer Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Man, I just
This is all we prefer, right?
Yeah, this is your
Okay,
personal
yes,
opinion.
that's my personal
I probably have to go
preference.
with Pearl Jam.
Oh, really? Why is that?
I the longevity of the band and just to get that. What I like about Pearl
He's
Jam.
going deep on all of his
Hold on. What I like,
It's just who sounds great. What I like to listen to.
what I like about Pearl Jam is they're first ones to go up against Ticketmaster and say, screw off.
They were. Yeah, they
And
were.
they went and sold their tickets direct to the fans.
Yeah.
So they've always been about the fans. They've never joined a record label. They dropped Ticketmaster. They've done all that. So I
Well,
think.
then in that case, I like them better. But I thought we were talking about just the music.
But I can't.
You can't get out of your head thinking of just the music.
I listen to a lot of music.
He
I
does.
listen to like.
And he knows a lot of history and
100,000 minutes of music a year.
He does.
Oh, really?
Well, I sit in my office. I work from home, so I sit in my office all day long on Spotify.
Yeah.
All right, so Pearl Jam now.
Pearl Jam.
Oh no, you are you sticking with Red Hot?
I am. So
Wow.
I
Let's say
prefer-
you, Andrew.
Send it to the board.
Pearl Jam.
All right.
Pearl Jam.
Man.
Okay, Pearl Jam and Green Day.
No,
Pearl Jam.
I'll go with Pearl Jam.
I do like Green Dookie. I remember my parents. I convinced my parents in the 4th grade to buy me Green Day's Dookie album,
Okay.
and I'm listening to it. And my dad comes up with the CD sleeve. He's like, "Do you see the words in this song?" Takes the album out of my hand and returns it back to the store. I was like, it was like, yeah. And then the first album I ever bought was No Doubt's Tragic Kingdom.
Okay.
And then I was my parents bought me Dookie, and they're like, "These lyrics are inappropriate." Have you heard WAP?
Yeah, nowadays.
Things have changed a little bit over time.
Yeah.
Good luck.
So Pearl Jam wins.
Okay, Pearl Jam and Radiohead.
Fuck Radiohead.
Really? You don't like Radiohead?
I hate Radiohead
Why?
because their music wants me to slip my throat.
Huh?
Pearl Jam.
That
I think that's why a lot of
Wait,
people
wait,
would say
wait
why
on
they
it just a
like
little
it,
bit.
though. Yeah.
I mean, it's sad boy music's good every once in a while, but like when your whole album just sounds like I just throw a toaster in my bathtub, then like, I just can't.
Be a little positive.
Yeah, I just
Give me
can't
something
get
here.
behind that. You know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get lawsuit by all these fucking.
It's an opinion.
Hey, all press is good press.
Yeah.
The Shed got sued, you know.
Yeah.
for something.
By Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Wow, that'd be definitely in the news.
Yeah, I'm not Zach Bryan throwing a chair over a balcony though and gets a plaque on it. They're like, "Shit, out of business, lawsuited by every major band from the '90s."
Okay. Pearl Jam versus Weezer.
Ooh.
I've never really been a big Weezer fan. I like their Blue album. It's not a big fan of theirs.
Okay.
Sticking with Pearl Jam.
I like their Blue album though. They're
Yeah, I think
rock.
Weezer hit more of the 2000s kids,
Yeah.
90s.
I mean, you think that music video for the Happy Days music video they did in the '90s.
Yeah.
That was amazing to
Yeah.
do back
Yeah,
then.
that was groundbreaking.
I mean, that was huge. And that's when music videos were awesome. Like Guns N' Roses doing like a $2 million music video for November Rain. You know?
Yeah. You know, music videos have declined. Okay, Pearl Jam and Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh,
I'm a
Stevie,
Stone Temple Pilot.
She is.
100%.
I can't blame you there. I really cannot.
You know the opening.
I think he even sang a song. I loved it.
Smell like rose on the
Which one
opening
was
of
Yes.
that song.
Yeah.
You know how they did that?
How's that?
They took an acoustic guitar and he screamed the lyrics into the pickup of the acoustic guitar. And that's what gave him that effect on that song.
Oh,
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
that is awesome.
Yeah.
Now you'll listen to it again and you'll.
And
Okay.
I am smelling like it's him singing into the pickup and the acoustic guitar.
Oh, that's I was listening with Van Halen, but you know Panama where they have the car revving.
Yeah.
One of the guys actually backed his car like into the studio and like revving his car.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think Guns N' Roses Rocket Queen. I think that's a song where you hear this girl's high pitched screams because he took her into the vocal booth and did it. They got it off.
Oh, man.
They recorded all kinds of things.
That was one of the best autobiographies I ever read with Slash.
With slashes?
Slash.
It was
Okay.
super good. I think I tore that thing up in like 3 days. It was super good.
Really? And you're kind of like a music history guy, huh?
He knows music.
I don't know about that.
He can't necessarily play it, but he knows it.
I don't know about that. I have the.
You're hitting
You're being
some
modest.
nuggets left and right. Yeah,
Well, like,
that's great. This
I
is
don't
great.
have a lot of talents, but for some reason I can absorb an innate amount of information.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's a talent. I don't know what you're talking about.
it's not the right information. I took algebra 3 times in high school, so it's not the right information.
Yeah, me too.
I failed Spanish 4 times, so you don't have to
Yeah.
worry. I'm right there with you.
I remember my dad telling me, he's like, how are you going to fail this class, but you memorize every Super Bowl winner,
For the
Stats.
last 20 years.
I had a buddy in the Navy who was a native Spanish speaker, and he failed Spanish. And his dad's like, "You speak Spanish."
That tells you something about what they're teaching.
Yeah.
Well, no, he just smoked a lot of weed in school. Listen, let's
comes
just say
out.
the freshman class at Harvard wasn't full up. That's why I joined the military. All right, so.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, hey, what about underrated 90s artists? I'm curious. Like,
Yeah,
who's your
it's-
comfort 90s artist? Like, not super big, not super
I say
low.
Oasis, but they're kind of big. So, I have to look through my phone. Work through my phone here. Underrated '90s artist.
Like, when I say underrated, I mean, like, should have been as big as the bands that we were just talking about.
But
I'm going Jane's Addiction.
Oh, that's a good one.
James a good one.
I'm for sure, though. They should have way more of the followers.
Who?
Jane's
Jane's
Addiction.
Addiction,
Yeah.
You know, I thought Eve 6 was pretty. That had a really grungy
Yeah,
90s sound
okay.
there.
Yeah.
I'm just white flag here. You both have great choices. I don't know.
Spin Doctors. I think they could have.
Okay.
That little funky sound there. I think they could have done there. You know, a little one-hit wonder, but Nirvana.
Great.
Nirvana's underrated, really.
How can you be underrated and overrated at the same time?
You know who else killed for a minute there? Marcy Playground.
Marcy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of hits.
That album was actually that
The
album where
orange
it's
one?
the-
What's the orange-looking one?
yeah, I'll
With
tell you.
like Sex and Candy.
Yeah, the
on
Sex
it.
and Candy one. That album was really good, actually. Whoops. No, stop.
There you
Stop.
go.
Don't need to get DMCA and all that stuff. Whatever, I can't pull up. But yeah, it's that. I can see that one. But yeah, Marcy's Playground. They killed
Yeah,
it
there's a
little
good one. They had they were talking about like transgender stuff really early too, which is just like
What?
that wasn't popular back then, at all.
like Michael Stipe and R.E.M. Remember all those? Oh, my favorite '90s rumor was Marilyn Manson, which, with not having any social media back in the '90s, it was super impressive how that rumor spread across junior highs in the United States that Marilyn Manson took out 2 of his ribs so he could suck his own dick.
Yes, everybody heard that.
Yeah.
All
How?
the 7th graders.
No.
Shit, I gotta
AOL
figure out how to
was
get out.
Yeah, no social media, no nothing, just a bunch of cousins hanging out going, what? And
All
then
over
go
the
back to their
country.
friends going, dude, guess what my cousin just told me? He knows he's in high school.
Oh, that's
All across the country.
90s, we were talking about the other day, 90s was a great decade for me. You had bomb rap coming out, you had great R&B coming out, rock was there, grunge was just taking the stage, right? And you had your pop era towards the end of the 90s. 90s was a great decade for music, man. Like, some of that rap that came out in the 90s was just
That's my favorite rap.
Killer,
was the
man.
90s.
Yeah. No, it holds up. You think it's better than the 70s?
I like the soul of the 70s. Like, I like Marvin Gaye and Otis Redding. Otis Redding, I think it was a little before the 70s. He died 2 weeks in a plane crash after he recorded Sit on Dock of the Bay.
Really?
Otis Redding did, yeah. Wow.
I don't know that. I actually went to the memorial of where Leonard Skinner's plane went down because they have like a whole like grave,
Yeah.
like museum, I think is
Like
the
a
word.
monument to
Yeah,
it.
like monument and everything.
Here we
It's pretty
go.
Cool. It's like in the middle of nowhere.
What is your list? So I have a list of bands that I would always want to see, like, original, that you never get a chance to. Like Leonard Skinner. I'd love to have seen original Leonard Skinner.
Okay.
Before Glenn Frey died, I'd love to see an original Eagles.
I saw Eagles, not original, but obviously, but we saw them in their last tour just a couple years.
Yeah, what's his face though? He's killing it. The country dude. He's playing for Glenn Fry.
He does kill it. I don't remember his
Yeah.
name, but he was amazing.
He was a country guy. Now plays for the Eagles.
Yeah.
I can see his face. Can't think of his name.
Just know if you guys are ever playing trivia and need to phone a friend, get his number. Music or anything really, but
So, do you have any bands on that list that you wish you could see?
Probably AC/DC with Bon Scott.
Oh, that's a good one.
I did see AC/DC in concert in 2000.
That's when I was born.
Again,
And,
I am not old.
Yeah, you can edit that out. What about you?
we got a lot of minutes.
What's your band you wish you could have seen before tragedy happened?
Allman Brothers.
Oh, that's
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
A band I would love to have seen like in their prime be like 89 to 92 Guns N' Roses.
That'd be a good one. That'd just be like a fun show to go to.
We did.
Like,
We
just
went
like
to-
the crowd, you know.
We went to Wrigley Field a few years ago and saw Guns N' Roses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
That's
killed
awesome.
They
They
killed
did.
Yeah.
But yeah, like give me like 89 to 92 Guns N' Roses. Oh man, I bet that was
Yeah, that's
fun.
solid.
Fun.
Oh, I would think it'd be fun to go to like a Motley Crue show in their prime. Like, obviously, music wise, I mean, I like them, but just to like, sounds like a wild show.
Well, yeah, I mean it's
Like a good fan and atmosphere.
Tommy Lee sitting back there chugging a bottle of gin and keeping it in beat. And I'm like, I can't
Holy shit.
I can't even walk while doing that, right? This dude's
Yeah.
sitting here upside down drumming, killing a bottle of gin. I'm like, geez, that dude's built different.
Yeah.
Talk about skill.
Honorable mention, Mozart.
Sorry, yeah. Throw
I'd
it
love
in.
to go to like a 1700s orchestra, you know? That would be just an all time, you know?
I would have loved to see Michael Jackson.
So
Yeah.
I read this story today that Beethoven was playing for like this prince somewhere, and Beethoven didn't really have a good deal with authority. He didn't really like authority. And so he wanted Beethoven to play for like these Spanish like military officers, and Beethoven was like, I don't take no orders from no one. So the dude kicked him out of his house. So Beethoven goes all the way home, is so pissed, writes a note that more or less says, you know, you were born into this, you lived this, there will always be princes, there will be princes after you, but there will only be one Beethoven. I was like, oh, damn. I was like, wow. I was like, dude, spitting fire back in 1582 or whatever, you know? It's like, jeez,
Yeah,
man.
hell yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome. I think if I could choose one, Will's gonna know what I'm gonna say here, but I've always had a heart for the Little River Band. If you guys have ever heard of them, they're an old '60s band from Australia.
Okay.
If you haven't heard of them, they got some good stuff. You should go check them out.
Okay.
That's gonna sound like a lame show. Because we're saying we're going to the show, we gotta take into account, you know. I just think like a lot of old people there, you know. That's what I'm saying, like AC/DC, you know, like.
Oh, I
Personal
got
experience.
I'm talking about we're going to the show, you know.
But you asked me who I'd want to go see, so that's what I would want to go see. I've already seen the craziest show that I think I'll ever see, which is, it's weird to say, but it's Travis Scott in the rain at midnight, where everyone's just going crazy.
I've seen videos like, hell no, man. You could not even get me close to that crowd.
There was a drone, like they had drone footage put up on like the big boards that like were playing during the show, and the amount of just massive pockets getting ready for moshing and each song was insane.
I always see this. I forgot who this band is. I always see the video and they call like the wall of like death or something like that.
The wall at that.
Yeah, it's like this heavy metal band, and like it's always so funny because all of a sudden the crowd like they start playing the song and this crowd like splits and like all these people are like, "What's going on? I'm so confused." And like people are picking up trash, and all of a sudden like the chorus it just goes, "Wham!" I'm like, "Oh!" I was like, "That's a bad night for someone right there."
Yeah, I remember that same night though. A buddy of ours had paid for us to go into VIP, which meant we're like 50 yards away instead of like 100 yards away. But I remember the start of like I can't remember what it was. Probably Butterfly Effect. We start looking behind us, and everyone's just pushing in from the like non-VIP section. We're like, what happened? And I turn and look to my right towards the stage, and people are just crowd surfing the partitions up to the stage. Like they had pulled all of them apart, and they had just started to shove them up to the front. And you couldn't do anything because it was thousands of people just pushing through. They did not care.
Yeah, I'm at this point in my life where I'm like, are there seats?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Like I need
about.
something a little bit of a back, you know.
But
But-
professional music.
We did like when Dave Matthews came to the AM. We sat there on the grass, and that was pretty chill time.
It was, it was so relaxing.
I could go for a good relaxing time and listen to music every once in a while.
Yes.
100%.
What's been your best concert you've been to?
The Eagles. It's just hard to top. We were up in the balcony and what's his name? I can't believe I forgot his name.
I'm gonna look this dude up. We got to.
I have videos of it, which I'm not allowed to say. That is illegal, but I do have videos of it because it was that good.
Hear that? Mutual self-destruction.
Yeah.
Mutual
You
self-destruction.
posted them to SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Get that right. But the best part was they played. It's the last song on their Hotel California album, which everyone seems to ignore for some reason. I mean, I hadn't even.
Vince Gill.
Vince Gill.
Okay.
Vince
I
Gill.
hadn't even listened
He's
to it.
playing for Glenn Frey right now.
Okay.
But the last song of the Hotel California album, before they took their break and then just played whatever they wanted to, they pulled out the Arkansas State Orchestra and the state choir.
Oh wow.
And
That's
it was
awesome.
it was a full orchestra and at least 100 different people from the Arkansas State Choir. And oh my goodness, it was just insane to sit there and listen to. That was a masterpiece of music.
You know who else is on my list I wish you could have seen? Mac Miller.
I'm right there
That's
with
a
you.
great
I'm
one.
right there with
That's a
you.
great one.
Dude, I think he was poised to make some great music. Fortunately, just let his demons get to him, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we were having that whole debate of someone who passes away, did they get the proper recognition or were they overhyped? And it was Nirvana overhyped. Jimi Hendrix, we were arguing about that, but Mac Miller's one everyone agrees.
And he was starting to bend genres too. He was really
Yeah,
starting
he was
to,
like
to
jazz
bend those
and
genres and
funk,
really
yeah.
get into other stuff. He was
Yeah.
killing it, man.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, that was a sad day. I remember that. I remember that day.
What do you guys think of the posthumous albums that people are doing? An artist dies and
Oh.
they keep releasing
Do you
old
think we
clips
should
of their
just cut
music.
it off or?
Well, so Shooter Jennings was going around his dad's cabin last year, about this time last year, and found boxes and boxes and boxes of unreleased music. So Waylon Jennings is actually dropping a new album this month, but it's all unreleased music
Yeah.
that his son had found.
I think it's great. I think that if they wrote it and they had it out there for a reason at some point, and maybe it wasn't their decision not to release it, they couldn't either afford it or it just wasn't the right time, and then they passed. But they always wanted someone to hear it. So yeah,
I'm fine with that, but I'm not fine with hey, let's make this song 8 different ways and put it out there.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
like,
The
yeah.
unreleased, that raw, I think that's fair. I think that should be heard. But you're right. If they're starting to alter it or change it,
Yeah,
or,
putting
Well, I
bits
mean,
and
they-
pieces together with AI
Yeah.
vocals. It's
Yeah.
at that point
Take
you're,
that
just,
out.
you're hurting the legacy.
It's
of
not
the
their
first
work
artist.
at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the Waylon Jennings album, that's all unreleased stuff he recorded. He just
Yeah.
never released.
Okay.
So,
That's
see
all.
that I understand.
Yes.
That would support that.
They were doing a lot of that with Juice WRLD when he passed away,
Yeah.
and it was I think some people in his family were hey, this is not not his work at this point. You're just using the name.
then
Make
yeah,
money.
it's not.
Yeah, I think the producer on Mac Miller's latest album, there's 2 or 3 songs that weren't quite finished. So I think it was able to work a few. I don't really mind that, right? If you kind of work a few vocal pieces to go into that, So
Yeah. Mac Miller has a special place to me just because we talked about this a lot. He's one of the few musicians that we think really understood the art was in the album and not just the individual song.
yeah.
And you can see how all of his albums have just changed his story. Like you said, he was kind of bending genres. I think each one you can tell is a different part of his life where his life has actually changed genres.
Well, yeah, his albums, his last 2 albums that I dropped, one was like Swimming in Circles and one was something else. If you look at like the albums tie together and the names and all that.
Yeah.
This might be an unpopular opinion, but it's very Taylor Swift too, by the way.
Yeah, no,
Her
100%.
albums are written like that. It's about the album. It's never about the song.
Yeah, it
Else
was
is faster.
It was Swimming
And
in
Circles.
2018 and then Circles in 2020. Swimming in Circles.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I did
Yeah.
that.
Okay, Taylor Swift. You like her more now or when she was country?
Now.
Really?
Yeah, so I did not like her at all when she first came on, but she'd come on and be whiny. I told you I got away from country for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And it was her, not blank, I can't remember the album. I had not buy an album in 10 years.
Was it 1989 or?
Yes, 1989. It was the last CD I bought,
Mm-hmm.
which was like 12 years ago, I guess. I don't even know what it was. But I bought it, I listened to it, and I was floored. And then I went and listened to every single song since the beginning. Like, I spent a whole month just catching up on Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
And then learning about her and her history and how much she's gone through and how much she's shaken up the music industry.
But yeah, I appreciate Taylor Swift for the disruption she's doing in the music industry.
Her writing is unbelievable.
Think about it this way. Taylor Swift is the only artist to devalue her albums and win.
Yeah.
Because when she went and redid all those albums, it devalued those original albums to the record label. So now record labels are putting stuff in their contract that states like you can't do that stuff because she literally took her entire catalog and just made it worthless.
Yeah.
Because everyone, when she was releasing the new albums, everyone was buying those albums and not the old albums.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, she devalued her own albums and screwed over the record labels. And now record labels are like putting stuff in the contracts, like, hey, you guys can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was a badass move, and I appreciate it. I mean, I'm not really a big Taylor Swift fan, no offense.
No, I mean, like I said, I became a fan because of how she became who she was and the fact that
Yeah.
she writes her music 100%. I mean, she writes with people, but my point is it's all her. She doesn't.
Right.
And she's so talented and she really thinks things through like 10 years ahead. Like she already knows what she's going to do then. And it's just, I don't always believe everything or agree with everything she does, but I think she's just so talented. She's quite the entertainer too.
My view is I don't really care what Taylor Swift does right now. I will always be a big fan of the Teardrops on My Guitar version of Taylor Swift. That was where my fanboy time started. And
Well, it was a beautiful song.
It was.
Again,
It was.
If you learn and you actually dig into the history of all of her songs, it's just, you might like her one.
Yeah. Maybe my disdain, I think, comes from football.
yeah.
I'm gonna.
She's changed the
watching
football
games
all
and
the
Chiefs
time.
fan. I mean,
Can you
every time I
imagine?
watch
I get that, but yeah.
Can you imagine a
She's changed
whole
football.
album being dropped about Kelsey when they break up? That's gonna
yeah, we're all waiting for it.
be first track's gonna be "Fuck the Chiefs."
No. I don't know.
Now, hey, speaking of that too, that's another thing. And any guy that is bashing Taylor Swift for going to football is dumb.
Yeah.
Because when she first started going to football games, there's these videos of these girls in all these rooms, like learning football. Like, they're sitting there with these little cheat sheets and like, oh, that's an offsides. And I'm like, guys, like Taylor Swift is doing the best thing ever for y'all in the dating world. They're getting girls involved in liking football
Yeah.
So when you want to go watch it, they're not going to
and
be
learning
so
football.
I'd love to see the stat of women playing fantasy football before and after Taylor Swift started dating Travis Kelce.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like for the dating scene, dude, shit, best wingman ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I never thought about
Yeah. She needs to get into video games.
Maybe that'll be her
Drinking
next.
20
Hey.
beers on a Friday
Hey,
night.
you know, 7 is dropping soon. I just get on some Twitch. Right?
Oh man, that's awesome. Well, guys, I think we're about to wrap up. I want to thank you guys again just for letting
thanks
us
for
come out
coming.
here,
Yeah,
use this
absolutely.
space, just shoot the shit with you guys. It's been a lot of fun. Coming up, what do you guys have coming up? Let's just reiterate for the people. I know
Let's just do the
grand
big
opening.
ones. So this Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
October 5th, we're doing a music video at Danger Dave's.
There you go.
Gavin Summerall, the band. And then October 12th is the big grand opening for the Shed.
Mm-hmm.
So that is it'll look different. We'll let everyone come back out and visit us again. Halloween is Halloween, so October 31st at
You better make it.
Guitar Gallery.
Uh,
We have everyone that we support and that support us coming out for that. So, am I missing anything? Those are the 3 big ones that are coming up. this
Yeah,
month.
pretty much.
And then we'll see after that.
they'll all take off.
Yes.
They'll all take off.
Yep.
Well.
Andrew, there's a lot of editing, man. I'm sorry. I'll just be again, free cover on Sunday. Free cover for you. For other reasons. For legality reasons.
Yeah.
You got it recorded.
We're gonna hold on to this.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank you for having us out.
Thank you for the opportunity, man. Appreciate it, guys.
Yes, and I can't wait to be back
Thank you very
with
much.
you guys.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We'll definitely be seeing a lot more of each other, I think.
Awesome.
But anyways, guys, for y'all out there, get booked. Don't miss a beat.
I always think of this area as you guys in the movie Tombstone.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That is a
Remember when like
movie.
Sheriff Behan comes up and he's like, "This is an up and coming town, right? We have a theater," and then like a bar fight breaks out. Doc Holliday looks, he goes, "Very cosmopolitan." We have like these fields by our house that they always spray with fertilizer, so like every quarter it smells like cow shit. And I'm just like, and everyone's always talking about like, "Oh, mountain bike capital of the world, all this, all that." And I walk out my house, I smell fertilizer. I'm like, "Yeah, very cosmopolitan."